What's up, this is GM, and before I start, I want to tell you about TubeBuddy. In case you don't know, TubeBuddy is a free website that will help you manage and grow your YouTube channel. Thanks to them, some of my videos even show up as top results. Want to give them a try? Check the description below for the link.
Today's product is EKSA's W1 RGB headset stand. As you can see, we already have it set up here. This is the box that it came in. Personally, I've always wanted to get one of these stands, so I decided to get one. And EKSA is one of my favorite gaming brands that I like to go to because they are a really affordable price, but really high quality products. So obviously in the box, we do have EKSA's W1 RGB headset stand. We have a manual that is very easy to follow. As far as I can see, it has all the information that I'll be going over. Nothing seems to be missing from this manual. Keep in mind that you don't need a driver, but if you want to use a specific feature on it, which I'll talk about a little bit later on, here is the information on how to obtain that driver for those of you who might be looking for it. But otherwise, yeah, there's not really any surprises out of the box. And of course, we have a screwdriver, and we actually have 5 of these screws. You only see 1 here because I've already screwed in this bit right here. So 4 screws go here. We have 1 spare, so that's nice that they did give an extra one in case you need it. Let me go and move some of this stuff out of my workspace here so I can give you some general info on this. So keep in mind, the link to this product is of course in the description below. Now let's get into the information specifically about this. Oh, also I forgot to mention, it does come with the wire. I already have it plugged in, obviously. It is a USB-C end, so on this end, it is a USB-C. I'm going to bring that close. Then the other side is just a USB-A, just your standard wire. And as you can see, the lights have already turned on from plugging it in. But as I mentioned, let's go into the general info on this. So it is an RGB headphone stand with 3 lighting modes. It has a multicolor, which is kind of like a flowing mode, which we have going on right now. We have a multicolor breathing mode, and then we have static light modes. I don't remember off the top of my head how many there are, but there's quite a few, just solid color lights if that's what you want to go for, if you have a specific color scheme that you use in your gaming setup. You can download and install the 7.1 surround sound driver from EKSA's official website. Keep in mind, you don't need that just to have the lights work and all that. It's just if you want that specific feature. This stand can deliver full range of 7.1 surround sound when paired with ordinary headphones via either a USB port or a 3.5mm audio jack, which I'll be showing a little bit later. So you don't actually need to have, as far as I can tell, a headset that actually offers 7.1 virtual surround sound. This will actually convert your headset into that feature. Correct me if I'm wrong in the comments, but from what I can tell, that seems to be how it works. Based on using some of my own headsets, it just seems like that's how it's been working. Anyways, so it does have 2 USB ports for transferring data and files. You can use that to transfer files via Windows, Linux, Macs. It's just a plug and play function. No drivers are required for that. It does have 3 3.5mm aux ports, which again, I will show a little bit later, which can support multiple types of headphones with a 3.5mm audio jack connection. And of course, it has a non-slip ABS base. So let us begin looking at this beauty. So to start off, that's pretty much how it looks when you put headphones on the stand. Nothing too special there, nothing too wild. If you like this headset, I will have a review for this coming out as well. So make sure to check out my channel for that. Got to plug in the future videos, of course. But let us take a closer look here. We have the 4 screws that I put into the base. We have our first USB 2.0 port. Then on this side, we have our second USB 2.0 port. We have 3 jacks for audio cables. This one is both for headphones and speaker, headphone and mic. This one is just for the headphone. This is just for the mic, depending on what you need to plug in. Different headsets have different wires. So for example, this headset that I have here, it has just one that would go right into this port, the one that combines the 2. And of course it has the extra USBs because for some headsets you need to plug in a USB for the lighting function, or that is the sole way that both audio and light is used for that headset. And then on the bottom, of course, we have this nice grippy ABS material so it doesn't slip around. You can see it's very secure. I don't know if you could see the whole camera shaking as I did that, but it is very secure. Then on this side, of course, we have the port for plugging it in so it can get some juice going through it. Keep in mind, if you just want to use it as like a normal stand that you can just put anywhere without the lights, you can do that, of course. The benefit of this one is the fact that you can get the lighting feature and these extra ports if needed. So you may have noticed this big thumbprint or fingerprint looking symbol that is to control the lights. It even has a small light symbol, a light bulb inside of that. This light is actually very bright. The light I have coming down on it is also very bright, which is why it doesn't look as bright as it really is, because considering how much light is on this, it is a very bright light source coming off of it. Here, of course, we have our first lighting mode. I'll start cycling through them one by one, and you can see the static modes now. And of course, the reason you may need a static mode is if you're going for a certain theme throughout all your gaming products. I know sometimes I feel like just doing an all blue or all red theme just to change it up sometimes. It might be a little hard to tell, but this is just a straight up white light. It just kind of blends in because, again, a lot of light coming on top of it, so it's a little hard to see that. And then here we have lighting mode where it will switch between all of them. Then I believe this is just off. As you can see, there is definitely a difference between off and white. And then we come back to the very first one. So that is a lot of lighting modes. Personally, I love the look of this overall. As I mentioned, I have tried using it with headsets where I plug it in here. I tried, because I do have multiple headsets, I've tried ones where I have to plug it into both of these sources. So let me bring that a little closer so it's a little easier to see. Both of these sources, ones where all I have to do is plug it in here, or ones where I have to plug it in here for the audio. I personally couldn't tell any difference. I didn't see any latency or lag between playing audio like that. Let me go and set this up again. Oh, there we go. Like I said, I couldn't really notice any latency or lag between audio that would have just normally come from the headset versus coming through the headset through this. There might be one, but as far as I can tell, there isn't any. So that is very important if you're playing a game and you don't want, to have that lag. Let's say, for example, you're playing a game like Valorant where half a second to a second can make a big difference between how far an enemy is. Also, just when I did use just normal headphones and connected using the driver to where I can get it as a 7.1 surround sound, I did notice a very big difference. If you've never used 7.1 surround sound before, it really does help with games like Valorant where you can really tell where footsteps are coming from, where gunfire is coming from. Really helps you identify where enemies are at. So that is a very big key feature that I would recommend, especially if you're looking for a headstand. This will really just kind of bring your headset up a notch. So if you want to go for more of a budget headset and want to buy a headstand, I would suggest this headstand just so you can bump up the level of your headphones themselves. Alright, so that is it for this video. Link to this product is in the description below. If you found the video helpful, I'd love it if you could leave a like and subscribe. If you have any questions, leave a comment below as well. Thank you for watching.